Hello. Thanks for tuning into Aerobics. Let's start as we do with a nice easy pedaling in the feet, a little march in place, a happy walk. This is our foundation. We move the feet ideally for the next 40 minutes or so. This way and that way. And with the arms, up and down, please. Very nice. Start to tap the toes. This is to stretch the front of your foot. You know, you can feel it. A little pin back with the shoulders is always welcome. Keeping the heart open allows for easier breathing, better posture. Heel taps. Forward. You can get the arms to swing. As you send the heel forward, notice the standing knee gets a little bend to it. That allows you to get the heel out a little further. Let's take a toe taps to the side. Swinging the arms, of course. And now heel taps to the side. Take your arms away from the heel. Still swinging. Arms away from the tap. And again, the standing legs knee bends just a smidgen. Helps to get the heel down. Nice swinging arms. Bring them up in line with your shoulders and toe tap back. Open your arms. Good. Big toes tapping back. And now this one's very hard. Heels tap back. Can you see it there? Again, the standing knees gonna bend just a touch. Hard to get to, but worth it. Warming up the glutes. Back to a march. Happy, feeling good. Now, lift your knees. Get the knees to move. And pull your tummy in just a little bit extra. Pin the shoulders back a tiny bit. And breathe. Don't forget to breathe. Well, I should say, don't forget to breathe fully. Mindful of your breath. We always wind up breathing one way or the other. But to breathe fully, completely in and completely out, that's something special. High knees to the side now. Lift the elbows. Pulling up a pair of shorts or something. Overalls better. Arms pull up. Knees pull up and out to the side. And we breathe. Sometimes harder than others. Elbow to knee up front. We start a little twist. And a little bit of that elbow to knee to the side. A little bit of crunch there. Notice the ribs and shoulders tilt. The pelvis more or less stays put. Wonderful. Come back to a little march. And let's turn it up a little bit. Start to jog. Just a touch faster. Start to run. Dare you sprint? Back to march. Or a lazy walk, as the case may be. Happy walking together like this. Oh, time to jog. Light's about to change. Whew. Run. We're almost there. Sprint a little faster each time. That's all. March. Good. You'll notice I move front and back sometimes, side to side, as you explore your space as you're marching. Maybe not so much as we're jogging. Last time. Running. Sprinting. Now, back to the running, slow down a little. Back to the jogging, slow down a little. Back to the marching. Good. So very good. Hips. Knock your hips side to side. Get those arms pumping again for me. Up and down with the arms. Faster or slower, as you like. Hips, they swing. Now, elbows in line with shoulders, arms in and out. Well, forearms in and out. Notice the elbows stay put. Still marching in place, just throwing the hips from side to side. Get those arms moving, in and out. Invert the arms, the scarecrow arms, still with the hips. Good. Now, take your weight on top of your foot. It's similar to the march, but try to lift the heel. Keep your toes down. Shift, 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 shift. Faster. Lighter. A little side to side through the feet. Back to the hips, knocking. Can you feel the difference between the two exercises? Of course you can. Roll through the foot. Take your hip on top of the heel. Side to side. Heavier, grounded. Lighter and swingier. Open your legs and swing your arms. Here again, you want the heel of the foot to lift. Just a little. Excuse me. A little toe tap to the side as the arm sweeps. Try to take that higher. A full movement's going to take some time. Speed up if you can, but no rush. Fulfill the movement and breathe with the exercise. Swing the arms lower. Good. Couple more. Right and left. March. The hips now. Back and forth. Back and forth. If you can keep the march in your feet, by all means do. If you need to stop to focus on the hips, that's fine as well. The focus on the hips back and forth. And again, we try to keep some A little bit of march the whole while. A transfer of weight from side to side. Try to go back and forth a little more fully. Yeah. Can you find your ceiling? As the hips go forward, find your ceiling. And as the hips go back, find your floor. One more. Find the floor, up to the march. Good. Similar exercise from earlier. Hands to the lower ribs. Ribs shift. Down, 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 down. Little side crunches. Don't forget to breathe. That's enough of that. The rib cage now comes forward and back. Front and back with the ribs. Take your time. You can always stop the feet if you need to. Tempo's your call. You can speed it up as it feels right. Otherwise, slow down. We're all done with this one. Ribs, side to side. Now, it's hard not to take the pelvis with you. Try to isolate the ribs, side to side. Side to side. You can always stop the feet. Try to keep them going. Ribs side to side. Now circle round the island with the ribs. That's hard. Hardest, I think. So we go only a few times. Change direction. Rib cage circling. One more time through. March. Easy peasy. Hips then. Try to circle them around the island, like we just did with the ribs. Only 3 times, that's right. Next time you're forward, change direction. You can always stop the feet. Have I mentioned that? I mean it. Focuses on circling the hips. Finish it off. Good. Now, it's in the shoulders. Move the shoulders up and down. If you want to get a little more involved, you can lift the elbows with it. But focus on the shoulder, up and down, up and down. And the down is just as important as the up. So good. Keep the shoulders down, just the shoulders, not the chest, but shoulders. Back and forth. Chest, notice it more or less stays put. Good. Circle. Shoulders back 5 times. Forward a few. Back a couple more. Keep the shoulders down and back, more or less. Shrug your shoulders. Hook. Shoulders down. Inhale, shoulders lift and shrug. Exhale, let the shoulders rest. Shrug the shoulders again. Good. Shoulders down. Shake your hands. And as you shake your hands, inhale your arms overhead. Keep the hands a-shaking. Inhale, arms up. And arms down. Inhale, arms up. Shaking hands all the while. And exhaling down. Good. Now, tip your right toes down, shake a leg. Other leg. First leg again. Second leg. with the hands. Other side. March. I'm making space. Side slide. Arms swing. Yes. As we step to the left, I'd like you to arm circle. The arm circle changes direction, but it always starts as your left foot starts that slide leftwards. Back to an arm swing, please. Good. Now, as the legs close, pull your elbows back and squeeze between your shoulder blades. Don't forget to breathe. Spatial awareness, making sure we're not bumping into anything today. Good. Clap the hands low. Try to lift the arms as your legs open. Clap as the legs close. Good. Try up. Up with the arms as the legs close. Down as you open. Good. Sweep. March. Pump. Squeeze. Flex your biceps. Pump. Flex. Squeeze. Pump. Squeeze. 4 pumps. 3, 4. Squeeze. Pump. 1, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze. Good. Hands to shoulders. Breathe in. Exhale, 4 steps forward, arms high. Inhale, arms come back, 4 steps back. Exhale, press arms overhead. Exhale, forward and up. Inhale, back and down. Arms up. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. Inhale, exhale. It's all about the breath. March. March in place. Good. Hands to shoulders. Elbows high. Acknowledging space. Making sure we don't bump into anything today. Elbows towards each other. You want to open wide. Don't let them. Extend the arms. Try to keep those elbows in. Now let the elbows out. Can you take the hands behind the head? It's not mandatory. Overhead, in front is fine too. Nice with the arms. Let them down. Shoulders back. A couple more. Open your stance. Wide. Good. Turn the toes side. Bend. Extend. And bend. Extend. And hold the down. Dig in with the outside edges of your feet a little bit more and spread your toes. Try to pull your knees back. Engage the abductor muscles in your glutes there. Good. Straighten the legs. Again, weight in the outside edges of your feet. Knees pull back as they bend. Start to punch down. Faster. That's the stuff. Faster. Punch forward, slow. That way we have somewhere to go. Faster. Faster still. Slow it down, punch towards the opposite knee. Tilt your spine forward just a little bit and allow your ribs to twist, twist, twist. Breathe. Couple more. Good. Step your legs together. Get the march. Notice the weight shifting side to side as you march. Weight's on one foot, then the other. Punch. Try to get the weight on the punching side. Good. Hook. Good. Uppercut. Weight on the punching side, ideally. March. March yourself over to some hydration, please. Wet your whistle for me. Careful not to chug too much water. It starts to slosh around, that's why. Elbows, side. Elbows back, back and forth. Nice. Open your stance, bend your knees, and extend. The knees, pull the knees back as they bend and extend. Down and up, down and up. Hold it down. We want to get ourselves spine on top of just one leg. Push to one leg. Down to two, a soft squat. Up to one. Add a little arm extension. On the standing side. Spine on top of leg. Yes. Keep them coming. And speed them up if you care to. Don't forget to breathe. And don't forget, faster motions will probably be smaller. And that's okay. March. Get your elbows swinging. Hop the heels. Try a scissor kick. One foot forward, the other foot back. The elbows up helps to lighten the heels, so we try to switch legs as the elbows are up. Nice. Working from the elbows. elbow lunge to the side. I'd like you to pass through the middle and then go to the other side. Try to find tall every time. Lunge, tall, lunge, and back to the middle. Every time, back to the middle. Try to get your elbow a little further out there. Good. Add in the fist. The whole arm that extends. Knock the fist out there. Good. Last one. Each side. March. Lift your leg high. Touch your toes back. Push your arms forward as you touch your toes back. If you can manage taking your foot off the floor as your leg extends back, by all means, feel free to. But don't strain. Don't stress yourself either. Always being kind to the body. And just because you're up in the air doesn't mean you can't come back down. And just because you're on the ground doesn't mean you can't try one off the ground. As you like. Listen to your body. Open your legs wide. Touch down for knees. Pull your elbow high as you reach down on the other side. And full, steady breathing. Good. Legs together. Little march. Just to bring the hands together up front. We're going to twist our hands from side to side. The reason the hands move is because our ribs are twisting from side to side. Do your best to keep your pelvis facing forward, and we're going to step toes back again. That same leg extension back. Tippy toes touch the floor. Every time. As for twisting, we do want to touch the ground here. Good. What about faster? It's not a contest. Now notice the ribs are twisting. Lock the ribs forward. Twist the pelvis from side to side. Even as the rib cage faces forward, turn your hips and pelvis from side to side. For the can-can. Knee first, straight leg kick. Knee first, straight leg kick. Get your toes to turn where you'll be kicking. But not your heart. Heart, gaze, straight ahead. Arms softly up there. Knee, straight leg. Doesn't have to be high. Nice. And easy works too. Some of you like to show off. Whee! Please don't. Be nice to your body. March. Step back on the right leg, step in place, and step forward on the left. Step in place, right foot back. Step in place, and then left foot forward. Right foot back, step, step. Left foot forward, step, step. Right foot back, step, step. Step, step, back. Step, step, forward. Step, step, back. Step, step, forward. Step, step, back. Step, step, slide. Step, step, slide. Step, step, and slide. Step, step, slide. Step, 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 slide. Couple more. Good. Step yourself back into a march. Reach down for the ankle. External rotation of your leg. Float the arms overhead. You're bringing the ankle up towards the hand. Careful not to reach down for it too much. Yeah? Dignified shoulders. Don't expect to touch the foot. Just yearn for it. Good. Same arms. Internal rotation. The heel goes out to the side and back. Breathe fully. And march for me. Roll the shoulders back. Keep the shoulders down and back. Hands towards the head. Breathe in. Nice and tall. As you exhale, curl the tail and bring your shoulders down. It's an abdominal crunch. Inhale up to dignified again. Hands up towards the head. Exhale, curl the tail forward, shoulders chin even down. Inhale, upright. Exhale, curl the tail, tuck into a small crunch. Inhale. Tail tucks between the legs as you crunch. Inhale. That's awkward, but try to get the pelvis involved. Shorten down the front this way. Good. Stop the march. Crunch. Bend the knees as you crunch. Few more. Good. Now, lift the chest. Go the other way. Lift the chest. We're trying to shorten the distance between the head and tail backwards now. Lift the chest. Try to march as you do. Lift the chest. Neutral. Lift the chest. Neutral. Lift the chest. Neutral. One more. Lift your chest. And rest. Right arm high, 90 degree at the elbow here. Close the arm. In and out. Good. Other arm. That's the way. Long arm, diagonal down. Faster or slower, as you like. Yeah, other arm, down on the diagonal and up. faster or slower. Let it go. Good. Open the feet a little. Start to kick the heel of your foot up and back. And get the elbows high again. Open and close the forearms. Elbows hold space for you. Cactus arms, 90 degrees at the elbow. Elbow to knee. Find the wide stance as you land. It doesn't have to be big. It's just elbow towards knee and a little bit of knee towards elbow. Whew. 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 Dare you speed it up. How about 3 times the right leg? Again. And then the left. 2 more. March. Really good. Push your arms forward. Pull them back. Push the arms side. Pull them in. Push the arms high. Pull them in. Push the arms low. In and out. We start forward, go side, high, down. Hands to the shoulders every time. Forward, side, high, down. Forward, side, high, down. Forward, side, high. One more time. One more still. Bring it back to the march. Really good. Lift your arms high. Squeeze the biceps for me. Inhale, soften. 2 more. Squeeze, flex, so hard. Inhale, open. Yeah, squeeze, flex, biceps, so hard. Open the wide stance, toes out to the side. Bend the knees over the toes. Pull the knees back. Dig in with the outside edges of your feet. Keep the chest high, but get lower. How low can you reach? Can you touch the floor? I can't. Rise. Arms overhead. Side stretch. The side you're stretching to, that arm gets to come down. Other arm down. Brings your shoulders to neutral. Squat. Reach. Low. Carry. High. Side stretch, other side. Yeah. Let that arm come down. Left arm down. Shoulders level. Bend left knee. Straighten it. Bend the right knee. Over the toes, of course. Bend the right knee again. Keep it bent. Bend the left knee. Straighten right knee. Straighten left knee. Bend the left knee. Keep it bent. Bend the right knee. Straighten left. Straighten right. One more time. Bend the right. Add the left. Straighten right. Straighten left. Bend the left. Bend the right. Straighten left. Straighten right. Good work. Feet in. And a little march. Get the hips sway again. With a few steps in between. Heel tap. 1, 2, 3. Tap. 1, 2, 3. Tap. 1, 2, 3. Just a few steps in between the heel tap. Good. to get a higher kick, step back. 2 steps back, 1 step forward, and a kick. 2 steps back, 1 step forward for the kick. Speed it up, if you like. Wide stance for me. Roll the shoulders. Good. Lift the right heel. Roll the ankle. Other way. Does that make any sense at all? Other side. Lift the heel. Roll the ankle. Other way. Good. March. Circle the hips. Just 3. Oh, 3 the other way, of course. Interlace the fingers behind you. Stretch your arms down and back. Breathe. Enjoy your stretch. Try not to work too much in the back. Release the arms. Take your right arm across the midline and then pull it more back with the strength of your left arm. And you can keep the march going or stop if you'd like. Look over the right shoulder, either way. Arms down. Left arm forward and across the chest. Pull it back with the strength of your right arm. Look to the left. Release. Hands to hips. Then just your left knee and allow the hips to shift to the left. Lean into your hand a little more if you can. Bow your hips this way. Be kind. There's a neck stretch in there too if you wish. Careful you don't lose your balance. Tone the tummy. Straighten left leg to rise. Good. Bend the right knee, hips shift. Maybe the head goes too. Feel a little stretch on the outside of your left hip. Yeah. Straighten right leg. Step left foot back. Bend the left knee as you flex the right foot. Keep your spine long and send your seat back. As you do, the heart comes closer to the thighs. Hands buttress against the thighs as you lower the torso. Spine long, no slouching. Heart forward, chin up the whole time. And keep those right toes pulling back. Oh-wee. Other side. Remember, do these stretches every day, whether you do your aerobics or not. Just find one stretch that works for you and do that every day. I'll settle for just one. Step it in. Shake the hands. Shake the leg. Other leg. Shake your seat. And thank you. Thank you very much for your time and attention. Stay hydrated. Make sure to drink some more water, as much as you wish now. And stretch. Really do. Keep the shoulders softly back and breathe fully. Until next time. Aloha.